So, everybody, if you didn't know, today in Warframe, a couple days ago, etc., they actually updated the EULA, EULA, and yeah, on the like 0.5 update, you had to re-accept it, right? So we're gonna take a look and see how bad that actually is, as people have been yelling about that. Boom. This I thought was just funny 2 years ago. Someone's like, Digital Extremes needs to update their EULA. I thought this was a funny Reddit thread. But we can see here, last updated July 6th, I'm making this July 7th, 2023. Whoa! They did it. Warframe legally updated themselves, okay? Now, the Reddit thread here by Cephalon Amez actually has a pretty good TLDR. Right, they copy-pasted this from the source, which was the PSA online, right? The thread on... Oh, it has no replies, okay. Just their forum threads. Added a table of contents, introduction, and defined terms for better reference, okay? Replaced the previous limited use license with license and use of service to better reflect the license granted to our players. Replace the previous license restriction and limitations with the new section player conduct, which includes a new set of prohibited or inappropriate player conducts. That's right. People, don't be mean in chat. Added the following new section to clarify rights and obligations between us and our players, virtual goods and currencies, with which addresses legal rights relevant to virtual goods and currencies. Refunds and feedback, which adds clarity to refund-related scenarios. Feedback tells us how to use your valuable feedback. Right? So fun. So fun. Updated the dispute resolution section to explain how we'll resolve potential disagreements with our users. Okay. Added various addendums for residents of certain territories. Okay. Pay attention if you are a resident of the EU, UK, Brazil, US, South Korea, Japan, Morocco, Tunisia, okay, Mexico, Australia, or Canada. Okay, so each one of those places has their own little special addendums, apparently. Damn, everywhere you mean? Literally, like, a huge portion of the world? Gotcha. Or a huge portion of NA Warframe player base. All of it. Added an additional schedule to clarify issues related to use third parties, include Apple Play, okay. Added a schedule for our streaming policy. This is an addition to our new existing content policy and serves a clear reference for content creators who wish to cover our game. Oh no. Oh, maybe that's oh no. I don't think it actually realistically matters, but we'll have to take a look at that. What to expect upon downloading today's hotfix. Okay, I'd like to reread. Maybe they actually have a policy. Maybe Warframe's going to tell people not to cover leaks or anything anymore. It's possible. It's actually possible, because I know a lot of companies are like that. DE has never seemed to care, but it's hard to say. Okay, what about... I want to read that content one. Added a schedule for our streaming policy? A schedule? Okay, that was not... Okay. Okay, you agree to such gameplay. We also grant you limited license to make gameplay videos for certain games specified on the surfaces, provided that you agree with all such gameplay video activities subject to your agreement to and pursuant to our streaming policy in section C1, or schedule C1. We may in sole discretion remove, edit, or disable any content for any reason. Yo, that's always fun. We may, in our sole discretion, remove, edit, or disable any content for any reason. I think, yeah, that's fun. Okay. The good old legal jargon of we own anything, everything, that anything touches Warframe, and fair use is out the window, it seems. So that's probably going to piss people off, and people aren't going to like that. Oh god, schedule C1 streaming policy. Do our game support interests? Okay, other assets, game content. Please note, however, in most cases using our content without permission is illegal and violation of our rights. This policy helps you inform it. Okay. Use of content and video must be limited to non-commercial purposes except as supposed to stay on the streaming policy. Use content in your videos for non-commercial use except you're supposed to stay in the streaming policy. As such, you may not license your videos to leverage our content to any company or anyone else for free or form of compensation for any other commercial use. First stream or written authorization to do so. Note that we reserve the right for our own video commercial purposes. Any reviews that leverage. Our content must contain content or gameplay or sufficient original area to make it in our sole discretion educational or promotional. Example of video and non-qualifying this policy are clips of cutscenes from games or recordings of particular game soundtrack. Okay, like it's all normal stuff. It's TLDR, like don't just steal everything and claim it's yours, right? We do, however, permit you to receive payment based on the following 2 methods, provided you comply with okay, monetization of your videos that leverage our content through advertisers served by platform to host your videos, such as YouTube or Twitch, a platform, receiving donation via donation link on your profile. It's kind of funny that they're like being more, I think this is more just so saying like, if you use our stuff illegally, sketchy, or like scammy, we will cut you. Okay. How you may distribute your videos, subject to terms of Pupsker EULA and the stream policy. You may create videos using your content, free to distribute such videos on the website. They provide free method to allow viewers. You may distribute the videos on the website, but may not include visual level or content. Okay, anything that can imply that the video is produced by us or that we induce your video. Okay, and every leverage content you must provide a disclaimer. Words of content here, including trademark, copyright, and intellectual property owned by held by Digital Street, and all rights and the content is not officially product. Oh my god. That's so funny. Okay, so pretty much it's like all of this is just saying like, oh yeah, we own you, we can cut anything at any time, no matter what, under any reason, no matter what. Which of course, people can always fight back, sue them back, or like if they cut them, sue them, and then it becomes a whole legal battle between fair use, what is fair use, what is not fair use, and that's fun. There's probably a lot of very bad stuff in there, so let's read to what people say. Was this here before? I don't remember. I think this is probably what we were just reading. In any video that leverages our content that you provide, you must include prominent disclaimer either at the beginning or a portion of the content provided here, including trademark, copyright, or any intellectual property owned by or held by digital streams. Okay, thankfully you can ignore all that bullshit that violates fair use conventions. D does not own content produced in relation to their IP just because they own the IP, no matter if they make an agreed and enforceable clause saying they do. Provided you follow fair use conventions, they also have absolutely zero authority. Anything you do is or does not happen on their own platform, no means enforcing said clause. I mean, they can ban your account. They can. D reserves the right to make their account change for you, including suspension and removal. Yeah, try telling Nintendo. So I mean, like, yeah, DE corporate overlords. Oh, they cutting us? Are they going for the throat? Agree that you won't assert or bring any claims against us. Yeah, that's it. You can't you can't do that. It's all goofy. DE can now delete your entire existence. They said so. They said so in the thing you said, okay. You agree that you won't assert or bring any claims against us. Don't worry, it's literally unenforceable. No court would honor it, and most countries have specific laws to veto clauses like this. Only reason such clauses may be put in contracts because it means the reader signing them would assume they can't possibly push back on the contract when it fucks up. Corporations rely on consumers not knowing what their own options are. Yeah, consumer rights are all over the place. It's really depressing. If this happens a lot, legally consumers are technically entitled to far more than corporations offer them if they mess up. If you bump their flight. That said, D does reserve the right to withdraw your license plate, sole discretion for any reason. That is enforceable. That's right, they can kick anyone out of the game for any reason anywhere. So while the EULA can't stop you from bringing a claim against them, they can also technically decide to permanent ban you. May also be sneakier about it if they could legally claim it wasn't retaliatory, but companies do that all the time. Everything's evil. This is why reading EULAs is really depressing, because it's all like, we own you, nothing you do is okay. Everything you do is up to us if we want to kill you. Haha, you own nothing. Our company owns your soul. That's how I always read these EULAs. Okay. I don't know, man. I don't think that Solaris would approve of using legal coercion, a forced arbitration clause on people and strip them of their class action rights, but what do I know? Please explain it, I'm dumb. Say that somehow DE does something that gives them rise to a number of players gaining legitimate legal claims against them. The problem with that is that the damages for any one claim. I'll make sure to copy and paste these so people can make sure to take a look at them, you know, all these threads. Can anyone who's smarter than me tell anything positive, negative? Basically, from what I'm telling, keep letting me tell you own absolutely nothing Warframe related, and none of your in-game doesn't have any value. Nothing in-game is yours. Nothing you ever touch of theirs is yours. Yeah. You may not, under any circumstance, get a refund under any place. Yeah. And then there's like certain territories which are different. Data mining keeps us honest. Proceeds to ban data mining. Oh yeah, no, I think yeah, under player conduct. So no shock, won't be covering data mining info anymore. I don't feel like getting timed out or banned or anything. Not too shocked. That's why I stopped a little bit ago when they after they talked about the newest incarnates, because I was like, nah. So yeah, now we can only talk about official Warframe news. Well, I think we can technically still, I don't know, it's weird. Probably best not to bother talking about data mine stuff because, yeah, I don't know. They'll talk about on the those other forums that are out there. Under player conduct, you agree not to do any of the following respect service as determined by loop. Clause G for data mining. Attempt to reverse engineer, except otherwise permitted local laws, Derive source code from modify, adapt, translate, data mine, decompiler, disassembler, make derivative works based upon service or any content. So essentially, yeah, data mining is bad and bannable. A lot of companies are very anti-data mining because it's like spoilers, right? And it's actually like bannable, and they could, I think, technically legally go after you, but most places don't. Some have though, right? Clause S for VPNs. Use IP proxying or other methods to disguise the place of your residence, whether to circumvent geographical restrictions on services or any other purpose. Okay, so now if you're using a VPN, you could definitely get banned. Okay, technically, right? If you're playing Warframe in a place which is currently banned and or like, you know, blocked out for any reason. There's a handful of places, like 6 have been added in the past year or 2. And you're trying to use a VPN to get around that. You have to also remember that, friggin' Tencent owns Warframe. So this might be a more Warframe-y, Tencent-y looking clause. And it might just be more normal, because this is actually like more kind of normal. The VPN one sucks. That one's actually annoying. But it's more so VPN to circumvent anything, right? Using IP proxying or other methods to disguise the place of your residence, whether... Okay, no, it's just straight VPN ban. Whether to circumvent geographical restrictions on surface or any other purpose. Okay, yeah, VPNs are banned. So chances are, like, things like these aren't going to be hardcore enforced. That being said, better not risk it, right? I've never used a VPN. Now people in like Russia and a handful of other places can't play the game technically. So yeah, blanket VPN ban, 100%. Damn, that's depressing. Diplomacy. Oh, that is, sorry, Hynarian diplomacy. I just read the diplomacy part and I'm like, yeah, very anti-diplomatic day we're having. God, people have sweet usernames. Where do they stand on Murgu law? Killing one is very bad luck, according to Master Tisoni. So a lot of people are like, a lot of this is BS because consumer protection laws. Yeah, pretty much. You can write anything in a contract, but if it's not legally enforceable, then it's thrown out anyways, right? So, yeah. If I don't open the game except the EULA, am I still banned the older one? Or I would because I'm super addicted. Yeah. Most EULAs are not really legally binding. Sure, they can ban your account, that's about it. This is interesting. I wonder how that's all gonna go. I'm not too shocked by a lot of this. It is like pretty standard actually, EULA legal jargon. Chances are DE isn't gonna go full corporate overlord and start mass banning people who talk about the game and play the game and make videos and things like that. Or whatnot, but I would watch out about certain things like VPNs and data mining, right? Data mining info, talking about it, making videos for other content creators, probably not a good idea now. It'd be best if Warframe probably made an actual video type of thing, talking about what we just shouldn't make videos on or should not do, instead of just releasing a EULA, because EULAs suck, okay? But let's see. A couple of concerns about the new EULA. A lot of it, okay? Everyone's like, first is clear. Every other EULA I've seen in recent history gives an option to opt out of arbitration or class action lawsuit. Second, there's a section where you agree indefinitely to defend DE if they're stupid in connection to breach of EULA. Yeah, a lot of these are just like worthless. Isn't this precedent for EULAs to mean literally nothing in court if they're too malicious? For the United States, sure. For the EU, UK, Brazil, and EULA, they have consumer right laws in your country. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Canada does too. We have to a certain extent. Canadian contract law and international contract law may have completely different standards to go by, and from American perspective, yeah, those clauses are horrid and should not be in. However, I do understand, so why? Yeah, but everything could be thrown out, right? It's always up to if you want to fight it in the court of law, and if you have the money. And if DE actually wants to ban you, and then or like do whatever, and then if you actually, yeah, you have to actually like legally fight that after that. And the chance of someone fighting a ban legally is not happening for the most part, because it's a waste of everyone's time. But there have been cases here and there, I think, where players try to sue or like come after a company for being banned, and it usually gets thrown out because it's goofy. But usually that's just like a ban in a game. It's nothing that big of a deal, right? It's not like the company's coming after you for your blood, sweat, and tears. But yeah, everyone's like, okay, This kind of sucks. I think the line in the player conduct section about behavior is still a bit much. Specifically, you agreed to not engage in any behavior that is defamatory, obscene, pornographic, vulgar, or offensive. Yeah, they're gonna come over after all of those Rule 34 artists now. Yes, we agreed to not engage in this behavior, but red text gets to say gemosi. Right, like, that's a thing. Stuff like this, it honestly doesn't matter too much. EULAs are too aggressive, they're too bullshit, and they're too restrictive, so that a company can just be like, lol, banned because EULA, right? So, yeah, you, as a Warframe player, have no rights in Warframe to do or say or talk about anything according to the EULA. So, yeah, this sucks. It's obviously, I agree, kind of being blown out of proportion because it's just a EULA. It's probably best not to use VPNs hardcore to go around ban restrictions or, I guess, data mine right now. But it's definitely possible DE's going more the course of like other companies where they're trying to like permaban any sort of data mining, and who knows, right? Who knows? It would be nice if DE released a video actually talking about this, but chances are this is more of a formality and just an update to the EULA, but you never really know. That's the fun thing. You never know until people start getting attacked via banned in game. Banned in game, you know. Attacked via the strong arm of DE. Either way, this is what it is. Let me know what you think. It kind of sucks for sure. Not a great time, but that's life, that's legal terms, and that's Warframe, baby. So yeah, like, check out the YouTube. I have the Pupsker Genshin YouTube channel now, so if anyone cares about Genshin Impact, got that for you. Yeah, fun times, fun times.